everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Mayan. I'm a Pilates instructor based in Orange County, California. This video is going to be a 20-minute full body burn. We're going to be working arms, we're going to be working core, we're going to be working glutes. Everything is going to work together. I'm going to be using one booty band in this class. You guys can totally do this without any equipment. It's still going to be pretty hard. You can also use ankle weights if you have them. But that's it. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and start with adding on that booty band all the way over your knees, kind of on your thighs, right above your knees. And we're going to start in an all fours position today. So we're going to start by warming up your wrists. We are going to be on them for a lot of this workout. So if you want to do a different full body workout that doesn't have any wrists, I have one linked down below, so you can go ahead and check that one out. But if you want to make your wrists stronger, you want to make your arms and shoulders stronger, we're going to be working on a lot of planks and donkey kicks and some other super fun variations today. So if you're ready, after you've warmed those up, we can go ahead and get started on all fours. And we're going to start with some breathing. So we can go ahead, find your hands right underneath your shoulders and your knees are right underneath your hips. We're going to go ahead and take a big inhale, expanding your lungs with air. You're feeling your rib cage kind of being pushed out to the sides. And then on your exhale, we're collecting your abs and core in together, pulling it into your spine. We're going to do that again, taking a big inhale. Chest is expanding and exhale all the way down and in. Beautiful job. One last time here. Big inhale, chest expands out and exhale all the way in. We're going to push your chest a little bit away from the mat. Toes are tucked. We're going to go into a little bear hover. Starting by taking a big inhale to prepare again. This time on your exhale, we're going to lift your knees out about an inch. You have a micro bend in the elbows. Your gaze is kind of at the edge of your mat. From here, we're going to take an inhale. We're going to bring your knees down. On your exhale, pulling the abs in, lifting up, finding your bear hover. Inhale, slowly tapping your knees down on the mat. Exhale, squeezing, lifting up, holding it here. Good work. 5 times. Inhale, tapping the knees. Exhale, squeeze and lift back up. 4. Inhale, knees tap down. Exhale, pull all the way in. Good for 3. Inhale, tap it down. Exhale, lift up. For 2. Inhale, tap it down. Exhale, lift up. Beautiful job. One last time. Inhale, tapping your knees down. Exhale, lifting it up. We're in your bear hover. Holding it here for 4. Gaze is at the edge of your mat. Back is long for 3. In 2, we're walking your legs all the way out. You're finding your plank. We're still pushing away from the mat. I don't want anyone up here. I want you to feel like you're pulling your rib cage in, squeezing your glutes. You're looking at the edge of your mat here. From here, we're going to go ahead and get started by taking a big exhale. We're going to kind of warm up your wrists here, pushing your body weight forward. On your inhale, we're dragging your heels back. On your exhale, shoulders come all the way over your fingertips. And inhale, dragging all the way back. Exhale all the way forward. Inhale all the way back. Exhale all the way forward. Inhale all the way back. Good for 3. Exhale all the way forward. Inhale all the way back for 2. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Last one. Exhale all the way forward. On your inhale. And exhale, hips push all the way up. We're finding your downward dog here. So this is going to take some pressure off of the wrist for a little bit. We can go ahead and pedal out the heels. One heel can lift up at a time. Good work for 3. For 2. And 1. When you're ready, we're going to take a big exhale. You're finding your plank again. Core is collected. Pushing your chest away from the mat. We're going to drop onto your forearms. Taking the pressure off the wrists again. Holding that forearm plank here. A lot of core, a lot of shoulders, a lot of upper back. We're going to slowly take an inhale. You're going to tap your right hip down. On your exhale, you're pulling it back to center. Inhale, right hip taps down, and exhale, pulling it back to center. Inhale, right hip taps down. Exhale, center. Inhale, left hip taps down. Exhale, center. Gaze is nice and long. No one's kind of looking at their toes. I want you to look kind of by where your palms are. Exhale, forward. Inhale, tap. Exhale, center. Inhale, tap. Exhale, center. Inhale, twist. Exhale, center. Inhale, twist. Exhale, center. Good. Inhale, twist. Exhale, center. Inhale, twist. Exhale, center. 2 more on each side, twist. And center, twist. And center, last one here, twist. And center, twist. And center, hold it tall. We're gonna saw forward, big exhale, pushing your body forward. Inhale, dragging it back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, back. Staying in that plank, just pointing your toes forward. Inhale, dragging your heels back. So good. Exhale, forward. Inhale, back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, back for 5. Exhale, forward. And back for 4. Forward. We're going to rest after this. And 3. And back. Last 2. Don't let your chest sink into the mat. And back. Last 1 all the way forward. Hold it for 3. Pull the abs. 2 and 1. Knees drop down. Find your child's pose. Whew. Good job. Taking a big inhale and exhale. Stretching your arms out. We're going to go and add some glutes into the mix. When you're ready, we're going to go ahead and take a big exhale. You're finding your way back into all fours, and we can start by dropping down into your elbows from here. We're going to start with your left leg first, so you can go ahead and flex your left foot. Again, shoulders back is working, pushing away from the mat. Exhale, we're going to lift your left leg all the way up. Inhale, bring it back down. If you like to step on your band with the right knee to keep the band from flying away, you can go ahead and add that in. And when you're ready, goal here is to stay really steady. Exhale, left leg lifting up. Inhale, slowly dragging it back down. Exhale, left leg lifts up. Inhale, we drag back down. Exhale, all the way up. Inhale, back down. Trying to stay super steady. Every time you exhale, you're really focusing on squeezing the glutes and squeezing the core. We're also consciously have to remind ourselves to not sink your chest into the mat, so you're always pushing the mat away from your chest. Exhale, lifting up. Inhale, dragging it back down. Good. Exhale, lifting up. Inhale, drag it back. Exhale, lifting up. Inhale, back. Perfect. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Your left foot is staying flexed. We're pushing away from the mat. Exhale, lift all the way up. Inhale, lower. Glute is working. Core is tight. All the way up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower. We got 5 more. Exhale, we lift up. Inhale, lower for 4. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, lower. Last 3. Exhale, up. Inhale, down for 2. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Last 1. Exhale, all the way up. We hold it nice and high. Holding it here. We're going to come down 2 inches. Lift up 2 inches. Come down 2 inches. Lift up 2 inches. Now, for all of this, your hips are trying to stay steady and squared off to the mat. I don't want you opening your hip up to the side. We're staying squared down. Lift and lower. Chest is not sinking in. You're pushing away. I know if you feel it in your shoulders, that's totally okay. It means your shoulders are working here. You lower and lift back up. Trying to focus on the left leg. Exhale, squeeze and lift up. Inhale, lower. Try to flex the left foot a little bit more up. And lower. Try to engage the core every time you lift. And lower. It's super small. You're never losing tension on the band. And drop it back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Perfect. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. We got 5. Up. And down. We got 4. Lift. And lower. We got 3. Up. And down for 2. Lift. And lower on your next one. Exhale all the way up. Holding it high. Tiny pulses up. Tiny pulses up. We're going to stay with that leg lifted. We're going to add some more arms in 4. In 3. If you need a break, you take it. In 2. And 1. Holding it up high from here. Finding both of your hands on the mat. We're going to practice engaging your core. Your leg is staying in that donkey kick. We're going to take a big inhale. Exhale, abs. Good. Inhale. Exhale out. From here, opening up the left leg. pointing your toe. Staying nice and high here. We're going into a tricep push-up. I want all 10 fingertips pointed towards the front. From here, we're slowly. You can watch me first. We're going to take an inhale. You're bringing your chest down to the mat. We're bending your elbows. You're kind of thinking about touching your nose close to the mat, not on the mat, just close. And then exhale, pushing all the way up. Inhale, slowly lower down. Exhale, lift back up. Now there's a lot of pressure on that right glute and leg, keeping you lifted, and you're trying to keep the left leg lifted the whole time. Inhale, slowly lower down. And exhale, we push all the way back up, so strong. Inhale, slowly lower down. Exhale, lift back up. Can you drop your left hip down a little bit? Inhale, drop it. Exhale, pick it back up, so strong. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, all the way back up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift. 5 more. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift. We got 4. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift. We got 3. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift. We got 2. Inhale, lower down. And exhale, up. Last one. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift, holding it high. On your next breath, we're going to slowly bring your right arm to the mat, right forearm to the mat. We're going to squeeze your left knee into your shoulder. We're going to push that left leg back out, find it back up. This is your first one. Drop your right forearm down, left knee to shoulder or elbow. Push it out, twist and lift. Practicing that. Down, in, out, lift. Down, in, out, and lift. Now a more advanced cue here for you is to keep that left knee on the same line the whole time. Don't let it drop too low. Twist. In, lift, find it back up, good. Down, in, out, and lift. Down, in, out, we lift. Down, in, out, we lift. Go, so good. Down, in, out, and lift. Can you keep the rest of your body stable? And out, and lift. We got 4. Down, in, out, and lift for 3. Down, in, out, and lift for 2. Down, in, out. We lift. Last one. Down, in, out. Find your stance. We're doing another set of triceps. From here, drop your leg down. Exhale, lift. 6. Drop it down. Exhale, up. 5. Drop it down. Exhale, lift. 4. Drop it down. Exhale, lift. Can you keep your back leg long? For 3. And lift. For 2. And lift. 1 more. Down. Up, we hold it. Drop your right forearm down. Bring it in. Stay right there. Drop it all the way down. We're going into fire hydrants. Exhale, lift, and then we're going to switch sides. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. You can take some pressure off your left arm. Don't put a ton of weight on there. Lean a little bit into the right elbow. And down. Exhale, lift. And lower. This is really hard. Exhale, up. We bring it back down. Lift all the way. And lower. Good job. Lift. And down. Perfect. Up. And lower. Good work. Lift. And lower for 6. Up. And down for 5. Lift. And lower. Last 4. Neck is staying tall. We're not sinking into the mat. I know it happens to me sometimes too. And 4. And down for 3. Lock in, lock in. And lower for 2. Lift and down. Last one. Hold it all the way up. Stay high. 5, 4, 3, 2. Flip it all the way out. Hold it up. Drop your left knee down. Find both elbows on the mat. If you want to, you're stepping on the band with your left side. We're going into the right donkey kicks. Your foot can be flexed. When you're ready, exhale all the way up. Inhale, lower, back down. Exhale all the way up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And back down. Good. We're already halfway through. Exhale up. And lower. Exhale, lift. Slowly back down. All the way up. Abs are tight. And lift. I know your shoulders are getting tired. I know the back is getting tired, but I lift and lower. Good. Up and down. Can you keep it flexed? Squeeze. Try to focus on the right side and pull it back in. Exhale, squeeze, focus, 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 and lower. Squeeze and lift. So strong. And back down. At the mat. Exhale, lift up and lower down. Good. 7. Lift and lower for 6. Up and down for 5. Lift and lower for 4. Up and down. Last 3. Lift and lower for 2. Up and down. Last 1. Lift and hold. 2 inches down. 2 inches up. It's small. 2 inches down. 2 inches up. The knee is leading you. Lower and lift. Nothing is swaying in your body. Again, more advanced. Nothing but that right leg. Exhale, lift. Focus on the glute. Lower. Exhale, focus. Lower. Can you feel the hamstring? Lower. Back up. Push away from the chest. Lower and lift. Down. Back up. Lower and lift. Super small. Down and up. Lower and lift. Down and up. You're doing amazing. Lower and lift. Still working. Down and up. We're going to be there in a second. Lower and lift. Back up. Good. Lower and lift. 7 reps. Down and up. 5. Lower. I missed 6. Lower and lift for 4. Down and up for 3. Lower and lift. Last 2. Down and up. Last 1. Lower. Hold up. Find both hands on the mat. Point your toe. Extend your leg out long. Staying right here. We're going into the tipping push-up. All 10 toes pointed towards the wall in front of you. Exhale, pull the abs in. Inhale, drop it down. Elbows are pushed back. Exhale, you lift up straight. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So good. Drop it. Pick it up. Drop it. Pick it up. Drop it. And lift. 6. Lower. And up. 5. Don't let your back leg drop. It's staying nice and long. 4. And lift. We got 3 more. Down. And up for 2. Lower. And lift. 1 more. Down. Hold it up. You're finding your combo. We're going to bring your left arm down. Sweep your right knee into your right elbow. Push it all the way up. Lift up. Find your balance. Drop your right elbow. Bring it in. Push it out. Lift up high. Drop it. Bring it in. You can look at your knee. Push it back out. Look at the mat. Find your arm down. Lower. In. Out. And lift. Lower. In. Out. And lift. Lower. In. Out. And lift. Again, extra points. Your left knee is staying high the whole time. Lower and in, out, back up, lower, in, out, back up. Good. 6. Lower, in, out, back up. 5. Lower, in, out for 4. Lower, in, out for 3. Lower, in, out for 2. Lower, in, out, and up. Last 1. Lower, in, out. Find your stance. Tricep push-ups again. Big inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale up. Can you bring your elbows towards your body a little bit more? Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Can you keep your right leg lifted? Inhale down, nice long line. Exhale, back up, 6 reps. Lower and lift. 5, up. 4, lift. 3, up. We got 2, lower and up. Last one, lower. Hold it up. Drop your left elbow down. Bring your right knee towards your right elbow. Fire hydrants, lower. Exhale, lift. Down. Exhale up. Lower. And lift up again. Trying to stay as steady as possible. We lift all the way up. We lower back down. Lift up. And lower. So strong. Up. And down. Good work. Lift. And lower. Up. Back down. Lift. And lower. Up. Back down. Still working. And drop it. Lift it and lower, up and down. Good work. Lift and lower. 10 reps. Up and down. Lift and lower. 8. Up. Whoo. 7. Good. 6. Down. 5. Drop. 4. Lower. 3. Up. 2. And lower. Last one, all the way up. Halfway down, oh my gosh, and lift up. This one's a killer. Halfway down and lift. Halfway, back up, good, lower. Oh, I need a second. Let's keep going. Oh, good work if you stayed there. Lower and lift. Down and up. Lower and lift. Down and up for 7. Woo, lift. 6, up. 5, lift. 4, lift. 3, up. 2, lift. Last one, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish strong. Bring your left arm down. Right leg finds the mat. Left foot finds the mat. You're in a plank. Sawing all the way forward. Sigh back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. We got 3. Exhale forward. Inhale back. We got 2. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Last one. Exhale forward. Take a big inhale. Exhale, downward dog. We're going to finish off how we started. Come, man.
You're filming 22 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. When you're ready, finding your plank one last time, and then we're going to drop down, find your child's pose. So good. You can slowly start to walk both of your hands over to the right side of your mat. And then we're going to walk your hands over to the left side of your mat. When you're ready, slowly bringing your hands all the way back to center. We're going to take a big exhale, finding your all fours. And we can slowly start to find your seat. You can take the band all the way off. We're going to do one last final stretch together, taking a big inhale. Both arms reach all the way up. And then exhale, twisting to the back of the room, looking behind you. Inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, all the way back. And last breath, big inhale, arms reach all the way up high. Exhale, we're going to drop them down. One more breath. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, let it go. Last time, inhale, arms go all the way up. Palms come together, and exhale all the way down. Thank you so much. You guys crushed it. That was amazing. I hope you had so much fun. If you have any questions, comments, want to see more videos just like this, please make sure to leave a comment down below. Like this video. You can send it to your friends. Subscribe to my channels. I have videos coming out all the time. I'd love for you to take them again. But that's it. Thank you so much.